In Kenya's coastal city of Mombasa, drug abuse is widespread and the effects of cannabis, cocaine, heroin and khat have ensnared thousands of people, affecting every aspect of their lives. Tony Onyulo has the story.
Kenya's coastal city of Mombasa is known as one of the best tourist destinations in the world, but its proximity to the seashore makes it a destination for narcotics, especially heroin from Southeast Asia. The consumption of cannabis, cocaine, heroin and khat has enslaved thousands of youths and arrested socio-economic development in this region. Gladys was once an attractive girl with clear skin, good teeth and dreamed of a good life as hairdresser. But she is currently a pale shadow of her former self. The constant abuse of heroin has destroyed her life.
I had a family. I had one child, but since I began using drugs, I don't know who stole my child. I have no husband right now, and I can't find work. I love heroin, but the government should help us come out of this situation.
Dazed youth are commonly found in neglected structures and in shanties dotting the shores of the Indian Ocean. These are the harrowing established drug hangouts for drug addicts. The Kenya National Union of Teachers Secretary General Wilson Sosion said drug abuse among youth in the coastal region was growing at an alarming rate, and as a result, youth were dropping out of school to concentrate on finding and consuming drugs.
The issue of drugs and substance abuse remains the biggest challenge to the youth.
The government says thousands of youth in the region have been hooked to drug menace, which has consequently destroyed their life. A regional police commander said drug abuse among the youth have contributed to insecurity in the area, which is Kenya's leading tourist destination.
If I am unemployed, I should go break a bank, I should go indulge in drug. What justification is there?
The United Nations Office on Drug and Crime estimates there are close to 10 million of risky injections that are practiced in Kenya annually. Tony Onyulo for Voice of America in Mombasa, Kenya.
Well, U.S. President Barack Obama led the recent dedication of the new National Museum of African American History and Culture in Washington. It's part of the Smithsonian Institution, and thousands gathered in Washington September 24th as a big new museum opened its doors to the public. VOA's Chris Simpkins has more.
Let us now open this museum to the world.
It's America's newest museum, and it's fitting that the country's first black president dedicated it.
But what this museum does show us is that even in the face of oppression, even in the face of unimaginable difficulty, America has moved forward. And so this museum provides context for the debates of our times.
Ringing a bell that hung in a church built by slaves and free blacks, Obama officially opened the National Museum of African American History and Culture in Washington. It was a celebration for thousands who journeyed to the nation's capital to be among the first to see the museum.
The depiction that they used, from the chronological approach that they used, was exceptional.
The museum takes visitors on a journey through time, from the dark chapters of slavery through racial segregation and discrimination.
And a lot of people don't want to talk about slavery, but I think it's very important because, our ancestors came from Africa. They were brought over here. They were slaves, and I don't think that it's something to be ashamed of. I think it's, I think that they're very strong that they made it this far.
Many items in the museum are priceless heirlooms from family collections. The collections tell the stories not just of famous people, but also those of ordinary people determined to make their lives better, such as Alex Davis from Michigan, who participated in the civil rights demonstrations.
I think the kids today need to know that there was a history that needed to be changed, and somebody had to do that. So it's like I tell my kids, I march so that you don't have to.
People here say the museum will serve as a lasting showcase of the challenges African Americans have faced and how much they have contributed to the country's history. Chris Simpkins, VOA News, Washington.
Well, and that's our show for today. Now, be sure to watch Africa 54 on the VOA website at voaafrica.com. You can find all our shows there and also get the world's biggest news stories around the clock. I'm Vincent McCory in Washington.
We look forward to bringing you another show next week. Check out our website, channelstv.com, for all our local news and program information anytime, day or night. I'm Joka Rogers. Thanks for watching. Till next time.
We'll be right back.